Oh, say does that song.
They say revenge is a dish.
Well, we can finally say it. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you've got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself, but we'll see how he handles it.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Rush in at center. For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, this team is coming off their championship season, led, of course, by MP. But he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me it's a new season, and we're not letting up. We're just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first. Guys?
Yeah, you can tell, DA, sounds like MP is ready to do it all over again. Tatum gets the bucket.
Solid from three. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's deflected. Rush the pass to Tatum. Finished off the break. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Rush.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lets it go from 14. Goes back up. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rizachet. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game right now. No good on that one. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Tatum passes to Rush. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Rush has got his second basket of the night. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys.
And looking now at some numbers for Daniels, how he did last season. He was around 7 points a game last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
And it's the Celtics ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's White missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Rizachet. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points. Both teams making substitutions here. The Hawks shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. On the court right now for the Celtics. The forwards for them, Tatum and Porzingis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Rush in at the center position. Now, here's Okongwu. Body no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Schroeder finds Rush. Now, Tatum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 11 points.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with the 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's McBride. 8 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. Reza Shea is coming in for Hunter. Daniels with it. Still without a basket. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Young player, but a smart player. You see it there in the two-man game from Daniels.
Schroeder surveying the floor. The offensive rebound. And Rush kicks to Tatum. Off target with his 3.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Now, Reza Shea. Hawks passing it around. And here's Young from the arc. Rush grabs the miss. Rush has got his 6th rebound on the night. And some roster turnover for MP's team recently. Greg, the team felt it was best to part ways to keep the chemistry correct.
And you always try and repair relationships when things go sideways. But sometimes you can't unring a bell, right? MP is the future of this team. And the front office thought it was best to recognize that with this roster.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Derek White's checked in for Tatum. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics leading by 12. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Okongwu with the screen for Reza Shea. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And the slam dunk by Rush.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Daniel. Shoots over Schroeder. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first half. Boston on top. They lead by 14. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Boston.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have. And that is it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and when he gets inside, Trae Young is an expert at finding contact and getting to the free throw line.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's Rush, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. Last season's performance for him put up about 14 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Her passes to Rush. The kick out to Tatum. Schroeder outside. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now, here is Young. He's got 12. Hunter for 3. Rebound, Boston. Rush has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
Here's Okongwu. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Johnson, a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Young outside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Rush dishes to Tatum. Over Hunter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Hawks trail by 21. Deflects the pass. And here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. Misses the three. The Hawks shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And Okongwu slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Porzingis can't hit.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Young. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. And Okongwu has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dig.
The timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Risacher missing. Celtics leading by 12. On the court for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Derek White. And it's Rush in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Schroeder against Young. Pass to Daniels. Here's Young. And Okongwu has it in the corner. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tatum. Count that one. Tatum's got 18 points just in the second half.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's Risacher. He's guarded by Schroeder. Young with no one around. Good on the baseline, Jay. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Takes it out to Schroeder. Tatum passes to Rush. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Tatum.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Pass to Risacher. Okongwu with it. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Daniels. Reza Shea wide open. Atlanta again missing. And so it's Boston with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And here is Tatum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Hawks' ball. To the paint. Here's Roddy. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes, that goes in. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, how did you manage to win this game without 2 of your best players?
Fans pay good money for these tickets, and we're not going to quit just because we're down a couple guys. People came to see us compete, and that's what we're going to do.
Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Playing the media game to perfection.
Another
you won
day,
yourself some
another
fans
win.
just now.
Good work. They're going to be gunning for UMP. They all want the crown.
MP's about to tear it up.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Boston Celtics. Your head coach is Joe Mazzulla.
Tradition of the ring ceremony, incredibly special, and what a season they can look back on. And this crowd, this arena is ready to cheer on their team tonight. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the 76ers starting group. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. And for the Celtics, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Rush in at center, filling out the middle. Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Rush. Back to Tatum. From behind the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's McCain. Outside Maxey. It's George on the wing. Defended by Brown. George, no good. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Rush. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy. In some major news for MP on the business side of things, he changed it up. He's signing on with a different shoe deal.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Jordan did to lure MP out of his old deal, but they must have said something he liked. Rare to see a player of MP's stature change brands, but Jordan said they needed him on their roster.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's George, following the bucket by Boston, and he buries that one. Back rim and in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Schroeder passes to Rush. To the middle. Outside Tatum. The three ball. Drains the triple.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's McCain. Back to Embiid. Plenty of space. Again, Philadelphia.
They've come out strong 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Inside, Embiid with a steal. Schroeder against Maxey. Martin outside. Maxey with a screen on Tatum. That gives them the lead.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's George. Tries again. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in. Embiid's got 6 points.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Pass to Rush. Right side Tatum. Here's Rush. Embiid covers. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum against Martin. Rush, the pass to Tatum. Here's Rush. Knocked away. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Martin sinks the tray.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And their gritty mentality when it came.
Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Martin. And here's Brogdon. Here's McCain. Takes the 3. Rush grabs the board. Celtics trail by 6. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Caleb Martin, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. And the basket by Rush. Rush has got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Right side Brogdon pulls it from 20. The Sixers again can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Look at Tatum using his length.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Yabusele. Brogdon with a screen on Porzingis. Philadelphia with another miss. Boston's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pritchard, the pass to Rush. Over to the wing. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And Tatum drills the three.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, P.M. their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He tallied 10 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
50 seconds left in the second. George for three. Rush grabs the board. Rush has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Tatum, beyond the arc, buries it from three. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
I just love the ball movement.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Also checked in for Tatum. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Kornet's checked in for Joel Embiid. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Kornet. Martin outside. Here's McCain. Here's Kornet. Sends it home from three-point land. Kornet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Schroeder. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the...
Checking out the Celtics, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Celtics.
Their offense is running like...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Rush in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
For 3, Maxey. Boston pulls it in. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Here's Rush. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Embiid gets the bucket.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Here's Brown. Oh, my goodness.
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Philadelphia now. 7-point differential. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Unloads. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Maxey passes to Martin. Back to Maxey. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Yes! Embiid from in close.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Pass to Tatum. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Tatum against Martin. This one for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And now it's just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
76ers trail by 5. Pass to George. Maxey surveys. There's the triple. Hauled in by Brown.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Here's Rush. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 7-point Boston lead.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
George outside. Pass to Embiid. Boston pulls it in. Rush has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tatum passes to Rush. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
George outside. Looking to end the run. Boston pulls it in. Rush has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that.
Make a swallow up.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. George passes to Embiid. Oh, Embiid cleaning things up inside.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Taking a look at the 76ers. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. Tatum can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Martin. Fires the three. Rush grabs the board. Rush has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's Tatum with the three. They get it again.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
For three, Maxey. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Screen by Embiid. McCain. Rush grabs the board. Rush has got 11 rebounds in the game. Tatum from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 33 points.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And no surprise here, at this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge, make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these previous plays. Video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look. So after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned. They see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
He shoots. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. And now a three-point Celtic lead.
And this is exactly who Tatum is, someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off their arc tonight. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Rush the pass to Tatum. And knocks down the three.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. Maxey against Tatum. Pass to George. Fires for three. Yes! And that one brings him within one.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
Oh, I See, picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Schroeder passes to Rush. Now McBride. Pass to Rush. On the wing, Tatum.
Oh, it falls! Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Here's Embiid. Oh, he nails it!
And man, is he in the zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left. You guys look tired out there. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love. Every game is a new day.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the games we circled for you based on your goals. And injuries are part of the game.
So you still want to win?
And you don't?
Yeah, of course. But I knew where you were going, so I figured I'd just cut straight to the chase.
Needless to say, we need you to step up, MP.
I guess that means taking more shots.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that part.
Man, I love it, man. I'm built for this, Coach. You don't have to worry about this. I got this, man. I've been locked in on this moment right here.
All right, then go out there and do your thing.
I got you.
feeling you, MP.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And now, a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that matchup against the Grizzlies, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Rush in at the center. And for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Green is out there with Shepard. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves a challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Rush finds Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Thompson passes to Shepard. On the wing, Green. Smith outside. And a miss there on the triple. Inside. Smith with the defensive effort.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Şengün. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Here's Rush. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Smith. After the made shot from Rush, Thompson passes to Smith. From deep, Green knocks down the 3-ball. And that'll tie this game up.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Tatum dishes to Rush. Back to Tatum. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doors, with their 5-out set. It's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Here's Tatum following the three by Houston that went in. The Celtics working the ball around now. Rush finds Tatum. Tatum gets the screen from Rush. That one good for 2. Tatum's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And here's Green outside. And Boston with the rebound. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Şengün, no good. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the 76ers was superb. He scored 16 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Rush finds Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Eason. Here's Şengün. Rush grabs the miss. Rush has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Tatum with it. That's to Rush. Poked away. Rocket 6. Back to Tatum. Fires for 3. That's a miss. His 5th, 8 made field goals. Houston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Tatum gets the screen from Rush. Tatum with another miss. The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Whitmore. From past the arc. Another miss by Houston. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
So they take the lead. Tatum's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Şengün, no good.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
36 seconds left to play here in the half. Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Shepard. And too long on the shot.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Rush. Whitmore defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Boston, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the...
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Sharing is caring. Right now, these guys do not care about keeping each other involved. If they did, they probably would be up in this game.
I thought you didn't deal in hypotheticals, Shaq.
I don't.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Miles McBride out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Rush in at the center, filling out the middle. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
That ties the game. Green's got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Rush the pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Thompson outside. Back to Green for the lead. Rush grabs the miss. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Porzingis is checked in for Miles McBride. Smith kicks to Green. Pass to Eason. Back to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. The Rockets with another miss.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Rockets.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Boston calls timeout.
And now a look at Jalen Green. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 21 points a game. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
No good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 4. Smith inside, guarded by Tatum. There's Green with the 3. Rush grabs the miss. Rush has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rush has got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Pass to Eason. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Schroeder, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points. Boston leading by 4. Schroeder dishes to Rush. Back to Schroeder. Has to Rush. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rush has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Eason with it. Smith outside. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Porzingis passes to Schroeder. Here's Rush, and the slam dunk by Rush. And now he has a triple-double. 10 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds.
And that gives him a triple-double. He's been doing it all, playing a fantastic all-around game and just filling up that stat sheet. And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Smith feeling it out a bit. Off target from three-point range. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Celtics out in front, leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepard out there with Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Shepard, the pass to Smith. Shepard with the ball. Green with the ball. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Pass to Schroeder to the inside. It's stolen by Green. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Şengün with a screen on Brown. Another miss by Houston.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Rush's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
To the middle. Here's Smith. And Boston with the rebound. Rush has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep, Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Rush. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Green taking his time here. Pass to Smith. A trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
Rockets trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for P.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, Shepard. Pass to Şengün. The shot from the low post is good. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rush. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Houston with it. On the wing, Green. Defended by McBride. 12 seconds left in the game. Green kicks to Şengün. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution on the board.
Here's Rush. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Lundell. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
You earned that one.
Yeah,
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.